hi. Hey guys, what's up? No, what the freak is that? Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl. Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Kayla Stacks back with another video, and today we're gonna be doing like a girl talk type thing because I love watching these. So we're gonna talk. Had a few topics like in the back of my mind that I've been wanting to talk about, and let me just put out there, I'm no expert at life, you know what I'm saying? I get a lot of questions on like confidence and just all types of stuff like that, and I was like, let's put it in a video. So starting off, we're just gonna be talking about confidence. I get a lot of questions about like how am I so confident and all that type of stuff. I'm like, girl, I don't know. A lot of spending time by myself, and I learned to like love being alone. And it took a while because, you know, sometimes you feel lonely and like you don't got nobody. When I was alone and like kind of gathering myself together, it was like I learned a lot about myself. Like when you sitting alone, you kind of marinate your thoughts and let things resonate in your head, and it's a lot easier to like figure out who you want to be as a person when you're alone. And it's like you know the person that you want to be and become, and you make baby steps and work your way to being that person, and you just love that person altogether, and it's just a great feeling. Like, I don't understand why I hated myself so much, but now that I love myself, it's just like, wow, I love you. You know, it's crazy. And I mean, it's a lot easier said than done, but most of the time you just gotta like take it for what it is. Like, you are yourself. You're not gonna be anybody else. You can't like necessarily change who you are as a person, so why not love yourself? Like, you're gonna be you for the rest of your life, whether you like it or not. Like, love the person you are. There's nobody on this earth that is you. Like, use that to your advantage. Like, take that and run with it. I mean, you have to like, it takes time for these type of things. Like, you can't just wake up and just feel all put together and just confident. You know what I'm saying? It's really a long journey and process, and it's different for everybody. You have to take life each day at a time. Like, don't rush things. Let your journey be your journey. Like completely. Like, this is your life, your journey. Do things and live it at your own pace. Like, a lot of people compare themselves to like Instagram models or somebody. Like, let's use for an example, you got cheated on. You might spend a lot of time comparing yourself to that girl. Like, what does she have that I don't? And I see that a lot, like a lot. And it just really frustrates me to see that in a lot of girls my age, because like, we have our entire lives ahead of us and we're stuck in a bubble where we're constantly comparing ourselves, and that just really breaks my heart. Girl, I love you, okay? I love you. Okay, so moving on, we're gonna talk about individuality. So I've always been my own person, like my entire life. I've never been or tried to be somebody else. Like, that just wasn't me. I never tried to fit in, never tried to fake it. That just wasn't my thing. And if I did, I immediately stopped it because I knew that wasn't me and who I was. So when it comes to like individuality, definitely goes hand in hand with confidence, because you have to be like confident in who you are as a person and as an individual to like, you know, find your individuality. Like, you definitely need to take time for yourself each and every day. I don't care if it's like for 5 minutes. You are your own person, and when you go out into the world, whether it's school, work, whatever the case may be, you're constantly around other people, and you have to listen to their thoughts and what's going on in their head or what other people have to say. Sometimes you just need to take time for yourself and listen to your own thoughts. And like, what do I want to do? How do I feel right now? And usually what I do for this, journal. I absolutely love journals. I have too many. And basically, I just write out my thoughts in my life, everything, because it's really a mind clearing thing, and it just helps me find where I need to be as a person, and like The other day I was writing like what sets me apart from other people, like what sets me apart from everybody else. And it's like sometimes you have to really sit back and think like, who am I and what makes me who I am? And that's just gonna help you be your own person, like as a whole. Like just really recognition and like realizing like who you really are as a person is just, it's so amazing. Like these things really are really like a tough battle sometimes, and it's a long journey, but like your peace, your individuality, your spirituality, all of that is like wrapped up in one. And it's like it's a long process that you have to trust for you to find all these things. And it's just when you really get there, or once you see yourself make a lot of progress within that journey, it's just an amazing feeling. Like, oh my God. It's like a sense of accomplishment. And I really hope that like if you're watching this and you're like going through something like this, that like you really take the time and like try and recognize your individuality. No, for real. Like I really hope you sit down and think about who you are as a person and just kind of do that on a regular basis, because it'll really help you as a person, in my personal opinion. Girl, Miss Girl.
Okay, my apologies, Miss Girl.
Miss who?
She's not a girl. It's Miss Toller.
It's
Okay, so now we're going to talk about relationships. Mainly because I get a lot of questions like from people I'm around on a regular basis about relationships. I give good advice and I don't take my own advice. So when it comes to
oh, now you can't speak English.
When it comes to relationships, I feel like you should let them come and go like naturally. Like don't be out here feigning to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whatever the case may be. Real love comes when it's supposed to come. And like I feel like if you aren't in a relationship for real genuine love and support and just having a connection with somebody, there's really no point. I see a lot of people, they kind of get into relationships because they want to feel loved, or they want to take their mind off of other issues. And that's like people get in a relationship for all the wrong reasons. And that's usually why relationships don't last. And it's really frustrating to see this happen to people, because it's like you're putting yourself in a situation for you to get heartbroken. You know that it's not going to last. You know you're in a relationship for the wrong reason. So it's like, why would you do that to yourself? You're bringing pain onto yourself and maybe that person. Hold on, there might be a setup. For real. Like, sometimes you have to really sit down and think, like, what do I see in this person? What do I want from this person? How do I feel when I'm with this person? Because at the end of the day, if y'all are not meant to be, y'all are not going to be. So why even, entertain the thought of being with somebody if you know that it's not going to go anywhere? Date with a purpose. Like, if you don't see a future with somebody, or you feel like this is just a temporary thing, like, don't even put yourself in that. Like, that's selfish for one. That's selfish to them and to yourself. Like, you're giving away attention and love that you could be saving up for the right person. No, but seriously, like, I just feel like relationships are like, you have to be dedicated. And you're not going to be dedicated to something you're not fully invested in. Like, if you know it's not worth it, or you're not going to put effort into it, don't do that. You're giving life to a dead situation. Don't get stuck with somebody too. My mama's #1 rule: don't F with them or you'll be stuck with them. It rhymes with the cuss word. When it comes to relationships, you have to really child. Don't lose yourself, because when you lose that person, you're going to be losing two people. And that's not something you want. And if it does come down to like an unexpected breakup, the best thing that I feel like you can do is let yourself feel all the emotions. And once those emotions are gone, build yourself back up. Like, don't let yourself be down for too long, because at the end of the day, you still have yourself. You still have a life. Life still continues with or without that person. So you have to put your best foot forward and just boss up in life in general. Not even to flex on the person that you broke up with, but to better yourself as a person. Like, every day should be an opportunity to better yourself. And especially if you're breaking up with somebody. Come on now. Perfect opportunity. Perfect opportunity. Okay, so moving on to the next topic, we're going to be talking about drama. Baby, I don't do drama. And the people people know I'm with whatever. Like, I'm not scared of nobody. I don't fear nobody. If a situation comes up, I'm going to address it accordingly. If it's some internet beef, what do I look like? Honestly. Why would I give somebody the energy? Why would I feed into somebody's BS? Like, what's the reason? Like, if they're disrespecting my mama or my family, that's a different story. But if you're just talking to be talking, you mad over a dude, you mad because of whatever reason, that's really not going to matter. Probably not even in a week. Why? Why would I entertain that? And I see a lot of people get caught up in that. Like, they feel bothered or disrespected by the smallest things. It could be, in my city, people get mad over hair colors. And they be pretty girls. Like, why? You are too pretty to be fighting over something so stupid. And then a lot of people go on to say it's about respect. Okay? Nobody's disrespecting your money, your mama, or your family. Why does it matter? Or if they didn't put their hands on you. None of that should matter. Disrespect to me is my family, my money, and putting your hands on me. Ain't nothing else gonna get me out of character. And that's like, that really comes from me finding peace within myself. Like, I know who I am as a person, so I'm not gonna step out of the character to make somebody else feel like on top of the world. Because that's how people feel when they get in beef. They like, oh, I run this, I could do this, I could beat this person up. I run stuff. No, you don't. From a different perspective, you look stupid. Honestly. And I mean, there are different circumstances. Let me be clear about that. There are always different circumstances. But for the most part, you look at it from years from now, you're going to be like, what was I fighting for? Exactly. You could have saved your energy, your time, your gas money if you pulled up, all of that. Like, why would you even waste your time like that? Honestly. So I just feel like overall, like, don't feed into drama. People only want drama just for entertainment purposes. Like, go entertain yourself, please. Because nobody's about to get no entertainment out of me. So, I done seen all the sneak disses in the world. But unless you're being direct, like, I don't care. I don't care. Like, people could call me ugly. People could call me bald-headed. They could call me broke. They could call me whatever. I don't care. How somebody else feels about you is their personal problem. That sounds really personal. How they feel about you, that's their problem, not yours. At the end of the day, life's gonna continue, no matter how they feel about you. So why let it stop the show? Alright. Okay, so moving on, the last thing that we're really gonna be talking about is purpose. A lot of people in my life like go through things with like depression and anxiety, and they usually come to me for it because I've been through it all. And I don't like speaking on it because I usually go through those things alone by myself. And I just don't want nobody else in my life to feel like they're alone. A lot of these things are built up inside of people because they feel like they don't know what their purpose is. And when it comes to purpose, for me, it took a lot of praying and just like really sitting back and thinking like, what is my purpose in life? What am I set out to do in this life? And really for me, I know personally, I feel like my purpose is to help others. That's where my heart is at. Like, I just feel like helping people makes me happy. That's just genuine love that I love giving people. I like letting people know that they're loved. And I just really had a lot of time sitting on the floor, just praying. And if you're not like religious, I mean, do meditation. Sit back and think, what do you want your lifestyle to be like? What makes you happy? What gives you a sense of purpose? And it's like once you find that purpose, that's a done deal. Like, all you have to do now is walk in the steps to meet your goals. Fulfill your purpose. Do whatever it takes to get there. Like, whatever it takes. I don't care if you gotta cut people off along the way. Do what you gotta do to fulfill your purpose. Because at the end of the day, if you don't feel your purpose and do what makes you happy and live out your life the way you want to live it out, you're not going to be happy. You're not going to live life. It's pointless. Life without purpose is pointless. So really take that time and just give yourself fulfillment in life, like what you want to be, what you want to do, like all of that. Give yourself a sense of purpose, okay? Like for real. I knew for years now that my purpose would be helping others and making other people happy. Just something that made my heart full. And it's like that's my purpose. That's my fulfillment in life. I hope I didn't talk y'all's head off, even though I know I did. I really hope that y'all got something out of this and it was helpful and just, yeah, purposeful. I hope y'all like this video, comment, subscribe, and as always, stay blessed.